Hey, let me ask you this. If nothing changes, is it a mystery or is it a pattern?
Welcome to Huddle Up, where founders of Huddle for Success Mark Bruce and Duane Gibbs come to you every Wednesday and Friday with a quick segment to keep you informed, engaged, and motivated. Now let's huddle up.
Welcome to Huddle Up. I'm your host, Duane Gibbs, alongside my partner, Mark Bruce, the Hall of Famer, where he and I come to you each and every Wednesday and Friday with a quick mindful thought. With that being said, let's huddle up. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. I love solving mysteries. I love a good mystery.
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever play Clue as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Colonel Mustard in the dining room with the candlestick.
You've played it. You've played it.
Yes.
So this is the question. Have you ever felt like you're just stuck and not sure why? You're moving, you're working, you're being able to check all the boxes, but progress is slow, kind of non-existent. You look back and you say, what in the world did I get done today? It's 5 o'clock, got to leave the office. Didn't get anything done. So here's the truth. If nothing changes, it's not a mystery. It's not a mystery at all. It's a pattern. You've gotten yourself into a pattern that runs unchanged. The more you feel like, hey, this is who I've become because I'm not getting anything done, um, it's much harder for you to get to the next level. I mean, if you're staying in a pattern and being stuck and you're always questioning about, am I moving forward? For you to change that, it becomes a lot harder.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, here's how it happens. I mean, my dad used to say it's when you're caught in a rut. You're stuck in
Mm,
a rut. You just do the same thing. You built success one way. Your rut got you to where you are, and
yeah.
you were doing certain things, but you had good habits, you had routines and pressure, but those habits and routines will only get you so far. And you know, that's the problem. You've got to, if you want to grow, and our mind always wants to keep growing,
Hmm.
is you've got to change those habits so that you don't stay in the same loop and putting out the same effort and working with the same people and thinking the same things. You've got to do more. You've got to change that environment so that it's not about maintenance, it's about movement and momentum.
Yeah.
You know, because when momentum stalls, life doesn't get better. You just, you get frustrated. You kind of justify, you say, oh, okay, that's fine. All right, whatever. You
Procrastinate.
exactly, and so I'll
Yeah.
fix it later. I'll get to it later. But
And why do you think that is? So many people just don't have the time, or they just, you
it's
know,
no, it's that they get in they do the things that got them there, and it's a habit. It's part of their paradigm. It's who they've become. And
yeah,
that's what's got to change. You know, every unchanged pattern has to eventually hits its limit, and you can't get any farther than that habit got you. So you've got to always be creating new habits these days, especially as fast as the world is moving now. You've got to break away from old habits, stop repeating the same things, and grow. You know,
yeah.
ask yourself this: is what I'm currently doing serving me? Is it getting me to where I want to go, or is it keeping me where I am?
Yeah, I would say this in winding up, this is the moment to interrupt that pattern. If you're feeling like, hey, I'm in a rut and I'm expecting different results, as we all know, doing, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing and expecting different results. Well, that's a pattern. You're doing
Yep.
something over and over again and expecting something to change. And we've all heard it, we've all done it. But if you feel like you're in that pattern, now is the time to interrupt it and change, because once you see that I'm in this pattern, you can stop it. Mentally, you can say, "Hey, I'm something's not right and I need to stop it." And when you stop it, new momentum starts showing up. You've changed the game plan.
Yeah.
So let's look at your calendar. Let's mark it and say is going to begin here. And I would also say this to you: if you're at a position to where you don't know how to make a change, the right book hasn't hit you, go to Huddle for Success and download Playbook for Life. If you haven't done so already, don't know why. It's free. We've been pushing that close to a year now. Go out, get it, download it for free. If you want a hard copy, go to huddleforsuccess.com and you can get the hard copy. It's $9.99. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free. So two places you can get it for free. No excuse why you haven't downloaded it. If you don't have Kindle Unlimited, but you do have Kindle, I think it costs you $4. So let that pattern break today. Mark it in your calendar. Download the book. We appreciate you for joining in each and every Wednesday and Friday as we come to you with a new mindful thought. With that being said, stay huddled up.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Huddle Up, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube and on social media. If you find this information helpful, share this with someone that you know. We'll see you next time on Huddle Up.